Hello everyone, welcome to Unique Art 101. It's been so long. Today we are making this beautiful Cricut project using the Cricut Maker and Design Space software. This is a gift box that I've made to store the ornaments. If you have any doubts regarding this project, drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's get into the project. So I am adding the image marked in the screen to the canvas. So this is the box that we'll be using for today's project, and then followed by adding the Merry Christmas image number marked in the canvas again. You know the image number, you could always type them in the image section and you can add it to your canvas. So for the tree design, I'm using this beautiful design by Ruchira. She's an Indian artist and she designs all of the beautiful designs you could see in her profile, so give her a follow. So this is an engraving design and I'm just changing it to foiling, and then this particular design I'm using only the medium foiling tip, so I'm just making sure that I am choosing that. And then let's edit the box that we'll be doing today. So this has 3 layers, so I'm removing the middle layer, and then the top layer has some designs that I do not want to use, so in the contour option I am hiding all of that. So after you hide all of that, make sure you're aligning it and then resizing it so that the boxes are fitting properly. Here I am changing the color of the top and bottom box to white and red, so that it is much more easier, because Design Space has this beautiful option where it will turn the matte color also as per your requirement. And then I am bringing the foiling design to the front, and I am resizing both the foiling design to 4 inches height as well as the Merry Christmas width to match the foil of the tree. So let's make sure both are in medium foil. You could do different foiling tips also, but then for this project I'm keeping it light, and then I'm making sure that it is all centered and aligned together. And also don't forget to attach the foil as well as the base. I'm hiding this project because I have the main that I've already done. Now after that, let's see what all materials that we'll be using for today's project. That is the Cricut 12x12 standard grip mat, light cardstocks in white and red, stylus, scoring stylus or scoring wheel, and then the foiling toolkit as well as the fine point blade. So after that, let's hop on to the Design Space app again and press to make it. Today we'll be using the 12x12 inch, and then here this is what I mentioned, where Design Space can show which color you're cutting, which color cardstock you're cutting or vinyl that you'll be cutting. And then I'm just connecting the machine to the software or the system, choosing the light cardstock and with less pressure, because the foiling usually adds a lot more pressure, so I just want to keep it less. And then it is mentioning whatever we want to whichever tool to add to which clamp. So this foiling toolkit comes with foil as well as 3 tips, and those tips are light, medium and bold tips. So for this particular project, like I mentioned earlier, we'll be using the medium tip, so I'm choosing the 2 lined one, because the bold tip has 3 lines and the light tip has 1 line. So the 2 line one, we are choosing it and inserting it into the housing, that is a foiling housing. And for this project I'm using the scoring stylus and not the scoring wheel. So the kit, like I mentioned, will come with foils, and it has silver and gold foils. For today's project we'll be using the gold foil, so I'm just taking the gold foil out as well as the tapes. So the kit also comes with the tape that is needed to stick the foil to the cardstock. So I'm removing the protective cover. Don't forget to replace it after the project is done. And Yeah, I'm adding the cardstock and make sure that you're burnishing it so well to your mat. If your mat is not sticky enough, it will move, so we don't want that. I'm just making sure that the foil is aligned to the design that I want, and I'm not pasting it in any other place. You can also see that if I press the I button, it will let me know which clamp by image. So the foiling tool goes to the clamp B. It will show you the image, which is the best part about using Design Space. It guides you each and every step of the way. So I'm just making sure that I'm sticking the foil a bit taut so that we don't have any pulling or tugging anywhere else. Just make sure that it is not too, don't be fussy about it. Just go with whatever works. Insert your scoring stylus to the clamp A and the foiling tool with the medium tip to clamp B. Now you'll have to load the mat onto the machine using the load button. You can make this particular project with any of your Explore Air 2, Maker 3 machines. Today I'm using the Maker that I have. First it will score out and then it will foil. So you could see the beautiful foiling process. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the entire project, like entire foiling to be done. So it was a very therapeutic experience to watch it foil. Make sure you're removing the tape very gently and not ripping off the cardstock. This is the design, and then like I mentioned, the beautiful part about the Design Space, it will guide you each step of the way. I'm just preserving the tape because it could be reused for another project and it's sticky enough to be used for another project. So I'm just making sure that I save that up. Now let's replace the foiling tool with a fine point blade, and it will cut the shape of the box that we want, and you could see the progress of it in the Design Space app as well. So after unloading it, make sure you're being very gentle while you're taking out the cardstock, especially if it is a light cardstock and you're using the standard grip. So now for the other part of the box, that is the white cardstock, I'm using default pressure because we won't be foiling on this particular piece, and then just gently loading it. What I mean by gently loading it is that you'll have to load it correctly and not fold the mat in any way. First it is scoring and then cutting with the fine point blade. If you have any doubts with Design Space app or how it works, let me know in the comments so that I could make a video of it. Now we'll be assembling the box with this along the score lines and adding either a fast drying glue or a glue gun, whichever works for you. So for this I'm using a fast drying glue and just dabbing dots of it and then holding it in place. You can do the same for the top part and your box is ready. So the project was almost like done in little over 20 to 30 minutes minus the designing time. So here it is. I have made this box successfully to store the ornaments, or you could use it for gifting purposes to elevate all of your gifting game, whichever necessity that you have. So yeah, if you have any doubts regarding this particular project or would like to see any future projects, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye.